16 now, first alert weather. We want to talk about the forecast for today. The humidity has really crept back in Dominus, and that we're going to feel for the next couple of days, I would imagine.
Absolutely. The humidity, and it gives us more moisture to work with for showers and some storms to develop for the weekend. And you'll see in the first alert weather headlines, we do have a first alert for our Saturday with some strong thunderstorms in the forecast. A few sprinkles into Sunday, then our skies will gradually clear and much colder next week. We're talking about temperatures way down from where they've been. So you'll see what's been happening over the past several hours. We've got the clouds out there. At times we may see a peak of sun or two, but there's a lot of severe weather around. You'll see toward New Jersey, but also areas here in the south seeing some wet weather. And it's all ahead of this front here. We're going to likely be in the warm sector of the system as we go through part of the weekend, meaning we're going to have the potential for some strong, maybe severe storms. So the threat for severe weather for today, definitely to our south. We'll need to watch areas, though, for western Mass later on today. But as we go through tomorrow for our area, we have a level 1 risk. And so that means we could see a few strong or maybe severe thunderstorms, a higher risk toward areas in western Connecticut and western Mass. So let's give it from noon until 9 o'clock tomorrow for the Commonwealth, especially to see some strong thunderstorms that could bring periods of heavy rain, hail, damaging winds. Now, will we be seeing rain from noon to 9 everywhere all at the same time? No, we won't. But the cold front will move through, and that will give way to some showers and storms that could be strong. So let's time it out for you with First Alert Futurecast. For much of this day, I think a lot of us will be dry. I can't rule out a late day shower, though. We'll be tracking that toward maybe about 5 or 6. It's really not until later tonight that we can see maybe some showers overnight into Saturday morning. That's at 7 o'clock there. And you'll see as we look at the clock again toward almost 11 o'clock in the morning, we'll likely have those showers starting to move in. Again, noon to 9. So if that's the case, it starts west, then pushing east as we move through the day. That's at 12:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. We'll likely have the wet weather toward Worcester. That could be heavy at times and really heavy toward maybe south of Providence that we'll need to be watching out for. Toward about 2:15, heavy rain that's already pushed through parts of greater Boston. Now it's over the Cape and the islands with heavy rain, and we'll need to watch out for the gusty winds. The threat for a tornado is mainly low for central eastern Mass, but higher toward western Mass. We're going to watch that. We may break out into a little sunshine and maybe another little round of some showers and storms towards southern New Hampshire as we head toward tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. And as that area of low pressure, that cold front moves away, little wraparound moisture could bring with it a couple sprinkles into Sunday. So the whole weekend is not dry, but I don't think the whole weekend will be a washout at all. I'm going to be watching out for this, though. If this happens, we could be looking at some potential localized flooding in some parts if we have about 3 inches of rain out of this. Not thinking that, but there could be some areas about a half an inch up to an inch of rain from this event. Temperatures right now are in the 60s and 70s. So right now at 69 in Boston, but already at 72 in Norwood, 76 in Fitchburg. You'll see 71 in Beverly and 73 in Lawrence. Temperatures today in the middle 70s. We'll see some peaks of sunshine. Temperatures will be falling into the 60s a little bit later on, and you'll notice those numbers are going to be in the 60s early in the day. I want to show you the forecast here for the Braves. They're in town taking on the Red Sox. The next couple of days here, we need to watch out for some storms, maybe tomorrow. But I'm talking about the cooler weather. Just look at it. We're going to go from the 70s this weekend into the 50s next week. I'm talking about some low 50s by next Wednesday and Thursday. And it's not out of the question that some areas could be in the upper 40s for highs by the middle of next week. So there's a 10-day forecast with some showers later in the week. And I know, Jeff, you're looking at this. You're like, wait a minute, hold on now. Yeah.
This is why I say spring starts Memorial Day.
It really does.
I mean, look at that next week.
Terrible.
All right.